Stay tuned for the following video. It's an important one. It's the last one this channel will do. Let's get a little bit crazy, because gaming should be fun. Welcome. Yes, it has been a while. And I know sometimes absence doesn't make hearts grow fonder. And so I apologize for not being around much. I've been busy. But more on that a bit later. I wanted just to take a hot moment for a hot take on Star Wars. Specifically, how I am viewing the current state of this once mighty franchise. Look, coming close. Closer. Closer. No, okay, no, that's uncomfortably close. Let's not do that. All right. So here's a bit of a curveball, a bit of a shock that I'm going to throw your way. You may not be aware of this, but Star Wars isn't quite as popular as it once was. Yeah, I know. You're saying, but Dread, that Acolyte TV show was sick. So good, I just can't wait for season 2. Yeah, actually, very few people are saying that. Look, facts are facts, so let's stick to those for a moment. At least I'll try. You can believe the professional reviewers, or you can believe the numbers. But the fact is, the two of those just don't jive together when it comes to Star Wars. The reviewers love to say that The Acolyte was some of the greatest Star Wars ever. I also like to point out how incredibly good the Andor TV show is. But the audience speaks through their views, and they speak loud and clear. The viewing numbers for both of these shows are terrible. All right, full stop. I shouldn't have to say this if you've seen this channel before, but I'll say it anyways. You're allowed to like things that other people don't. I'm not telling you can't like it, but don't tell me I have to like it. So look, we're told how much people love and care about these TV shows, but the numbers just don't back that up. The numbers tell us people just don't care. They couldn't be bothered, and those who do check out an episode or two at the beginning, they soon go away and they don't come back for anything more. Star Wars is not in a good place right now. The third season of The Mandalorian was a while ago, I know, but it was a hot mess and not in a good way. The first season of Ahsoka, let's face it, the writing was atrocious. But here is where I'm going to veer off from what the numbers teach us. Now, I'm just going to say a few things about how I currently feel about the state of Star Wars right now. The Ahsoka series. There's only one season so far, I know. And it's been a bit, but I'm just going to remind you, this is how I feel about it. Even with the terrible writing, the show did have some promise, and it certainly brought up some interesting concepts that I and a lot of people want to see explored going forward. And Skeleton Crew. Look, I get it. It was a kid's show. And some people only watch adult shows. Not those kind. Well, maybe. And they couldn't be bothered with animation or shows that are geared towards children. Well, guess what? Skeleton Crew was actually really good. And so was the Bad Batch animated series. I've been hearing and seeing a lot of promising stuff lately. It has me cautiously optimistic about Star Wars again. The season 2 leaks for Ahsoka are sounding amazing. More Anakin Skywalker flashbacks? Yes, please. Now, Ray Stevenson's passing hurt this show going forward, but it sounds like his Baylan Skull character is being handed off to Ray's good friend, Rory McCann, which has me pleasantly calm about that whole thing. If you didn't know, Rory has played a recurring role in the show Game of Thrones. You may have heard of it. Maybe like me, you didn't watch it, but you probably still heard of it. It sounds like the character of Balin is in good hands going forward with Rory. Now, the Mandalorian movie, honestly, I'm less sure about this one. It sounds like this is more geared towards children, but we will have to wait and see. Regardless, I expect it to be a box office hit, an event movie that parents and children alike will want to go see, and really that's something that Star Wars desperately needs right now. What I'm most excited for, though, is the return of Sam Witwer. I've watched some recent podcasts with Sam in them, and this guy lives, eats, sleeps, breathes, and probably shits Star Wars. And I mean that in the best of ways. And Sam's return to Star Wars, he's bringing his knowledge of the whole genre along with his good buddies who helped him along in the Starkiller saga. That was the Force Unleashed video game. That's right, the same people Sam worked with on the Force Unleashed are coming back with him to Star Wars. That alone has some people really excited. Could we eventually see Starkiller make his way into Star Wars canon? I guess keep praying to the God of the Force, Dave Filoni, and we'll see what we shall see. Who knows? Regardless, Sam Witwer returning has him voicing Darth Maul once again, this time in the upcoming animated series titled Maul Shadow Lord. And if you are a Darth Maul fan and you haven't any clue what I'm talking about, then my friend, you need to spend more time on the internet, clearly. The interwebs are exploding with every tidbit of knowledge that can be gained about this series right now. Darth Maul leading criminal elements? Maul opposed to what the Empire is doing to the galaxy? Darth Maul versus Darth Vader showdown? Come on, people. This is the time to get excited about Star Wars again. You've also got Darth Maul training a young female Twi'lek as his Sith apprentice. Is this Darth Talon at long last making her way into canon Star Wars? Perhaps. So, yes, I am more excited right now for Star Wars than I have been in many, many years. Excuse me. Okay, so on to some other topics of importance. After all that hype for the future of Star Wars, I'm gonna bring the tone down a little bit. After having a good look of what I have to do in my life, I realize I have a lot of things that are very, very unfinished. Time is precious, and time continues to slip through my fingers. Honestly, I have large gaps between my fingers. I must have. I'm very old and I've got large gaps, and time just keeps going. Honestly, if I don't divert more time to my own health, my time will be shorter than I want it to be. I'm not sure if everybody's aware, but I've had some health issues pop up in the last year and a half. More than just a few. It started with me seeing a doctor who just told me flat out I likely had late stage cancer. Luckily, about a month later, I got a second opinion and we ruled out cancer almost immediately, which was a relief. But still, it has been 18 months now of doctor's visits, finding more and more symptoms popping up that told us that I was not healthy. But there's a real difficulty in narrowing down exactly what was wrong with me. No, not in the brain, not where Trent lives, all the rest. So we spent a lot of time chasing after answers. Hello, Trent. And in the meantime, treating the symptoms as best as we can. It's been trying. It's been tiring. It's been 18 months of this. I have powered through it all the best that I'm able to. I guess I've always been good at ignoring important things, so that's what I continue to do. Take the medications I was given, show up for my lab work and my doctor's appointments, and just pretty much ignore the rest. Things will work out, right? Which brings me to today. After 18 months, nothing has really changed with my health other than the fact that some of the symptoms are relieved from the medications I'm on, and I am taking way too many medications. I don't like this. We're still treating the symptoms, seeing doctors, and having tests done. In the last 18 months, we figured out I am diabetic, I have major arthritis issues in my spine and legs. I have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. I've got depression. I probably have jaundice and bad breath and elephant balls. I don't know. I've been adjusting my diet over these months. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. I'll be fine. I've been adjusting my diet over these months, but right now I need to do more physical activity as I have a job seated behind a desk for 40 to 50 hours a week, and I am needing to get out and exercise a hell of a lot more, and I'm trying to do that right now. It's not easy to find the time or the energy. In my life, a lot of important stuff, I have just put it all aside. And there are too many things, honestly, that I really do need to get done. I'm feeling overwhelmed by it all, but time waits for no man, and my time has to be now. And so I have decided it is time for me to leave this channel alone and concentrate on other things. Trust me, it's not you, it's me. It really is me. You haven't done anything wrong. Indeed, I've terribly enjoyed my time talking both at you and with you. Terribly is kind of an odd word, isn't it? Maybe it's not the right word to use, but I'm using it anyways. I've terribly enjoyed it. Your comments have inspired me, but I already have 2 other YouTube channels, which I'm not willing to give up at this time. Plus, I've got a Discord channel. I've also rented a Conan Exile server just the last few weeks, and I need to see to that. I have a lot on my plate, as well as a full-time job. And I live alone. I take care of only myself. There's no one to take care of me. I've got to do everything. This channel is not going anywhere. I'm not deleting it. I'm just not planning on posting here anymore. My hope is most of you will migrate over to Mist Valley Discord. It costs you nothing other than another site to keep an eye on. I post all of my YouTube videos there, and I also just start conversations on my Discord channel, just talking about things that I see, things that interest me, everything and anything from sports to music to politics to pets to gaming related stuff, both the gaming industry itself and also the games themselves. I love sharing stuff with people like you. I love it even more when people want to give me feedback. At least I know a lot of you like giving feedback when I post videos. I'm hoping if some of you come over to the Discord, you'll encourage those who are on the Discord to maybe get involved in conversations too, because it could just be a lot of me talking and other people not really saying much of anything most of the time. It's the unfortunate thing about Discords. You can't make people talk. People come by because they want to know what's going on with you, but they don't want to talk. And you're allowed not to talk, but I could use the conversation sometimes. So this is all to say I'm still around. I truly haven't forgotten about you. Not one of you. You've all actually meant quite a lot to me. It's been really hard this past few weeks where I know I have not been posting anything here. Actually, the past few weeks I haven't posted any videos to my other channels either. But it has been hard on me knowing that some of you were probably looking forward to them. I apologize for letting you down. I plan on remaining active on both my Mist Valley Mods and my Mist Valley Gaming channels here on YouTube, where I will continue to post gaming videos of all kinds. This summer, I hope to get back into occasional live streams on YouTube as well. Hope you will all migrate over to one of those channels or the Discord and continue to support me. But if you choose to move on, I understand, and I certainly don't hold it against anybody. Time really is precious, and we have so little of it to divide up. So if I don't see you again, please know that we part with me saying thank you to all of you. And I hope and pray that you stay sane out there in the world. And especially I hope and pray that you stay as healthy as you can. Look after yourselves, and God bless. From Trent and I, we wish you all the best, and we want you to know you've been the best for us. Again, you didn't do anything wrong. Life has just dealt me the cards that I need to play. Everybody, from Mist Valley Entertainment News, for the last time, my name is Dread. Good night.